So it's day 15. We go to the first of our bouts. And it's between Jumonji, fights under his own name. It's his family name, the name he was given at birth. And Wakanoyama, a young mountain. Wakanoyama at 159 kilos, Jumonji at 153. Wakanoyama making all the go in there. Well, Wakanoyama had 7 wins. That makes 8 wins, and Kachikoshi, he was at Maigasha at 9, so doesn't have to worry too much. He'll maintain that rank, maybe go up 1 or 2. Jumonji already got Kachikoshi, so that's 8 wins and 7 losses for him. Now, Kotonowaka here coming up for his 500th Makauchi bout. Against Asanowaka, these two have fought each other 8 times in the past. Each has won 4 times. Well, that's that usual style of Asanowaka's. He hits and then dodges to one side. Kotonowaka gets his hands on him and just spins him over without much fuss. So that was the 10th win for Kotonowaka. So a good result after sitting out the last basho due to a knee injury. And that was the 10th loss for Asanowaka. Now, Iwakiyama, he's got 9 wins. If he wins this one, I'll give him 10 wins. That will almost certainly qualify him for one of the tournament prizes. And here fighting Aminishiki, who also has got 9 wins, and if he wins, he may well get a prize. But now his foot goes out, so the 10th win goes to Iwakiyama. Aminishiki concludes the basho with a good result, 9 wins and 6 losses. Considerably better than his last 3 bashos when he had 3 makikoshi in a row. And Iwakiyama in his debut in the Makuuchi division gets 10 wins and 5 losses. So good opening for this big ex-amateur champion. Now we have little Kaiho, another ex-amateur champion. There are something like 17 or 18 ex-amateur. This is Japanese amateur sumo champions in this grouping of 40 top wrestlers, nearly half of them. Here fighting Akinoshima, who he's fought 6 times. He's only beaten him once. Akinoshima's beaten him 5 times, but Akinoshima is a veteran, but he's having a good basho. Well, it's a clash of overarm and underarm grips. But there's the underarm throw, and Kaiho pulls it off. Shitatenage throw there, and that drops Akinoshima down. So that was the 8th win for Kaiho and Kachikoshi. So another good result for him. He set out the last basho due to an ankle injury, but he's come back with a good result. Next out, Tochinonada against Buyuzan. Tochinonada's beaten Buyuzan. Buyuzan's never managed to defeat Tochinonada. Weight-wise, they're both around the 160 kilo mark. Buyuzan leads with the head, cracks in, keeps the pressure going, drives Tochinonada right to the edge. That was the 4th win for Buyuzan, 9th loss for Tochinonada. So a poor result for Tochinonada. His 3 previous bashos, he had more losses than wins. Well, Kyokushuzan here with 7 wins and 7 losses. If he can win this one, he'll secure his ranking, although even if he loses it at Maigasha of 5, he'll be safe enough as far as that goes. Dejima's got 9 wins. It's the first time he's, if he wins this one, he'll have double-digit wins since autumn, a couple of years ago, the last time he did as well as that. But there it is, Dejima wins. That's his 10th win. He's also done well coming back from sitting out the last basho due to a thigh injury. Gojoro in the pinkish lavender colour mawashi, made of silk. These mawashi, 30 feet long or so, depends on the girth of the wrestler. Single piece, wrapped round, folded a number of times, tied into position. It's all very open. Finally, they get the belt, but then the grip's broken, and there it's Tamanoshima, who spreads his legs wide, drops a little bit lower, and pushes under and up to force Gojoro over the edge. So 5th win for Tamanoshima and 11th loss for Gojoro. Now, next out is Tamakasuga against Aogiyama. Tamakasuga, who some 4 or 5 years ago in '97 was ranked at Sekiwaki level, fighting Aogiyama, just slightly lighter than him. Both wrestlers around the 150 kilo mark, so lots of tsupari going on there, slaps and throat thrusts. But it's Aogiyama who gets that one. 6th win for him. Average sort of result after coming back from a layoff in the last basho, which he sat out because of a knee injury. In some respects, the wrestlers are calling the shots these days. In the past, if they had an injury, they were told to continue and fight regardless. Now they know that their livelihood, their money, and all the rest of it depends on being in good physical shape, so they drop out. And why shouldn't they? Now, Miyabiyama against Hokutoriki. There's a pull down from Hokutoriki, but doesn't succeed. Miyabiyama coming back with the slaps, and Hokutoriki overreached himself there, went for the throat, but it was a long way away, and Miyabiyama just took advantage of that to pull him down. Hikiotoshi pull drop win for Miyabiyama. That's 8 wins for him, and Kachikoshi, 10th loss for Hokutoriki. Kotoryu, he's got 7 wins and 7 losses, fighting Tosanoumi with exactly the same result, 7-7. So this is a deciding match for these two as far as rankings go. Kotoryu jumps the gun. These two have fought each other 9 times before. Tosanoumi's won 7 of those 9. Pretty even start there. Heads just slightly to the side of each other, but it's Tosanoumi. Drops his weight, pushes against Kotoryu's chest, floats him up and out over the ring. Oshidashi win, push out for Tosanoumi, and Kachikoshi for him as well. So 8 wins and 7 losses, and 7 wins and 8 losses, and Makikoshi for Kotoryu. Well, Takanonami, he's got 9 wins. He's top of the Maigashira rankings. So Maigashira 1, it's been a long time since he won a prize, mainly because he's been in the Senshuraku ranks, where the prizes don't apply. The last time he won a prize was 1995, 7 years ago. Well, that's it. Gets another prize. So he pushes Tokitsuumi out there with yorikiri. So that was the 10th win for Takanonami. And he almost certainly will go back up to the Senshuraku ranks, Komusubi, in the next basho. And that was the 7th loss. 8 wins and 7 losses for Tokitsuumi, so he's safe enough. Now Toki. This is the man who broke the Sumo Association rules, got involved in a car accident when he shouldn't have been driving, and got demoted down a couple of divisions. He fought all the way back. And here he is, still in the Makuuchi division at Maigashira 7, getting shoved out there by Takanowaka, who achieves 11 wins. So a very good basho for him. That's the best result he's had in a long time. And certainly better than his last basho when he had 8 wins and 7 losses. And almost certainly he'll get a prize at the end of this basho, one of the Sansho. Now Mongolian Kyokuten Ho fights Takami Sakari. They fought 3 times before. Takami Sakari's won 2 of them. Kyokuten Ho, skillful wrestler, but Takami Sakari is a difficult customer to handle. That's what the other wrestlers say, but there's Tsuriage, a hoist up, done rather easily by the look of it there by Kyokuten Ho. Got 2 hands on the belt, lifted him up, dumped him on the other side of the straw bale ring. 7th loss, 7th win for Kyokutenho, and 10th loss for Takami Sakari. Well, these are the two who will be fighting each other very shortly, Asashoryu and Musoyama. Well, there's not much hangs on this particular bout, except no doubt Musoyama wants to uphold the pride of Japan. Last basho, a non-Japanese won it, Musashi Maru. This time, a Mongolian. Now, Wakano Sato. He's got 6 wins and 8 losses. That's Makikoshi for him. First time he's had that in a long time. Certainly his last 4 bashos, he had Kachikoshi. So both wrestlers more or less meet in the middle. But Wakano Sato shrugs him off there, almost flicks him down to the out of the ring. Well, there as the on the last day, as the various Senshuraku wrestlers, those are the ones in the Komusubi and above rankings, but below Yokozuna, there's various bow-related trophies given to them. Now we have Tochiazuma against Kotomitsuki. Kotomitsuki, Sekiwaki, Tochiazuma, Ozeki. Tochiazuma with 8 wins, Kotomitsuki with 7 wins, needs to win this one if he wants to stay at his rank as Sekiwaki. But he's a tactician, is Kotomitsuki. He'll have worked out exactly how he's going to do it. Comes straight out, bangs the head, stays there. No fancy changes on the tachi-ai, just goes straight in on the belt. Tochiazuma hasn't got his hands on the belt. Got his right arm sort of under his under Kotomitsuki's shoulder. Obviously waiting for his chance to grab the belt. Kotomitsuki's got his hands on there. That gives him a little bit of extra leverage. I suspect there'll be no throws off this clinch here. One of them will make a break. The stomach will go in, and it will be a big bang and a run to the edge. Oh, that's my prediction. Let's see how it goes. Testing out each other's balance. There's the run to the edge, and it's Kotomitsuki who gets it. Shoves Tochiazuma out with the yorikiri. That's 8 wins for Kotomitsuki. He stays at the Sekiwaki rank, and it's Kachikoshi. Tochiazuma already with 8 wins and 7 losses. He's got his Kachikoshi. So a reasonable result after returning from a 1 basho absence. Well, those are the banners that indicate the number of little money envelopes that will be on the Gyoji, the referee's fan, at the end of this match. Here's Asashoryu. He's fought Musoyama 8 times. He's won 5. Musoyama out to uphold the honor of Japanese Rikishi, no doubt. He's some 40 kilos, 35 kilos heavier than Asashoryu. Looks for the body hold, and look at that. It looked to me like Musoyama hurt his shoulder there, but they locked in tight, separated slightly, and was single-arm thrust from Asashoryu sent him over the edge, almost on the rebound. But what a fantastic basho it's been for this young Mongolian. So there's a bundle of envelopes for him. There's his family, his father and mother from Mongolia, sitting in the audience, being congratulated by the audience for their son's outstanding achievement. But there we are at the end of day 15. Asashoryu takes the Yusho, the win. Prizes, only fighting spirit prizes, go to Takanonami, Iwakiyama and Takanowaka. No other prizes were given since no wrestlers qualified for it. The Juryo winner was Kasuga O, for those interested in the lower results, and Makushita winner was Dewa no Fuji. Well, it's been a good basho. It's certainly good to see this young Mongolian come through. He's got the fire and determination that some of these Japanese Rikishi seem to have lost. No doubt that will fire them up to try a bit harder. And here he comes up for the Shihai, the Emperor's Cup, which will be handed over to him by the Rijicho, the head of the Sumo Association, Nihon Sumo Kyokai, Kitanoumi of great Yokozuna in the past. There's Asashoryu's parents greeting him in the preparation room, the Shitakubeya. Well, this is the first time a Mongolian has won a basho in Japan. There's a tremendous interest in Mongolia itself. There's even more Mongolians coming into Japanese pro sumo now. Just the recent batch that came in this basho included 3 Mongolians, so they're all fired up by their heroes' wins. And of course the man who started it all, Kyokushuzan, and the other Mongolians that came in with him. Well, this is the victory parade. And it's Asashoryu flanked by fellow stablemate from Takasago stable. In the car there, the open car in Fukuoka. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll be back soon with the next basho in the new year. Bye from me, Syd Hoare in Japan. Take care and sayonara.